Hi, I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to talk about basically what I'm all about, which is just finding ways to continuously get better. I went through life knowing that I'm not the best at everything, but my goal has always been to continuously improve, and that actually involves every area. So I really liked what I heard. I listened to Dave Ramsey a lot, spoiler alert. And I heard him say at the beginning of 2019, there are 7 areas of our life where we can always look to improve. And so I took that to heart, and I'm going to present those 7 areas to you guys. So, and I'll give you guys some examples of things that at the beginning of this year I had kind of put on the list of things to improve. So one is, and they're in no order of importance, but in my case, I just started off with financial. So one of the first areas to work on can be financial. So in my case, I wanted to keep tweaking my budget. So I had started working on a budget for years. I had the Mint.com app, and I had been budgeting through that, but not really budgeting. Basically, I just look at the end of the month and see, oh, we went over this month. Oh, we had some extra money this month. So it wasn't really controlled. It was just kind of looking at it after it had happened. So it was reactive more than proactive. So that was one of my goals, to kind of keep track of the budget during the month. And then if we were going downhill during the middle of the month, make some tweaks. So that was helpful. And then the other area to work on is career. So in my case, I am looking into some different things. I'm currently an accountant. I'm looking to get more into databases and business intelligence. And it's kind of like a niche area, but I really enjoy it. And so I'm looking to study. I don't want to spend a lot of money. So what I'm doing is learning online, trying to get certified. So that's my current career goals. And then the next area is physical. And it could be bettering yourself physically however you want. In my case, I just wanted to keep working out every day, and that kind of took a turn because I got pregnant in the first 2 weeks of the year. So, and my pregnancies are high risk, so I actually stopped exercising mostly. So that was not a resolution I could keep. And then the next area that I definitely need a lot of work on is family. I am not very good with this, and my family is usually better at reaching out to me than to them. So that was something I definitely continue to need to work on. And so the other area is kind of similar. It's social. I had written down a few things. Make sure I get with friends during the holidays. Make sure I buy gifts for the people that I want to buy gifts for. And I usually don't buy a lot of gifts. Mostly because I never know where to draw the line between who to give to and who not to give to. Because if I start giving to my family, I want to give to my close friends. And then I want to give to my other friends. And then I never stop. So I just don't start. The next one is spiritual. This can mean a lot of different things for a lot of people. In my case, I wanted to seek to have more quiet time. I think that that's very helpful for me because I tend to be an anxious person, and I like to use my quiet time to just kind of vent, let everything out, and kind of pick up with a more humble, relaxed attitude. And it really helps me, especially if I do this at the beginning of each day. Nowadays, everyone has a different meaning for this, but the point is you should find something that brings you peace. The next area to work on is intellectual. And this doesn't necessarily mean you're learning something for your career. It could be learning anything. In my case, I wanted to read more books during the year. I wanted to keep learning what I had been learning, which ties back to the career part. But it's always good to be a lifelong learner. a lot of people will say, oh, I didn't learn this in school, so they kind of just give up. And I'm thinking, there's a ton of things we didn't learn in school, and there are also things that we learned in school that we forgot. And the important thing is, whatever's of most importance to you, you need to go out and try to learn. And especially with the internet, there's really not a lot of excuses for not learning something that you want to learn. And I think this is really important because it kind of keeps your brain going, and your brain is almost like a muscle, and if you don't exercise it, you kind of lose it. So it keeps you sharp, and it keeps you from being obsolete too. Mostly that works in like in a career though. But those are the 7 areas. So to conclude, we have financial, career, physical, family, social, spiritual, and intellectual. And those are the 7 areas to improve on. And for me, these are the 7 areas that I really like to focus on. And if you guys have other areas that you'd like to work on, just comment below. Thank you.